Tim, what is this?
This is a sheep's whey vodka from Tasmania.
Sheep's whey vodka, fuck.
Oh God, I feel like we're in trouble.
You'll be right.
Ooh, I can smell the barnyard.
I can taste the barnyard.
Vodka made from potato skins sounds alright. Sheep's whey? Fuck. Might as well make vodka from fucking our own piss.
Yeah, I'm Mitch Orr, head chef and one of the owners of Acme, which is a restaurant in Rushcutter Bay in Sydney. I think Sydney is the best place in the world to eat because of how multicultural Sydney is. We have this history of immigration and people bringing their own things here and then them all combining, and that's what makes it really amazing. Sydney got it covered in every kind of cuisine. So Acme is a collaboration between myself, my business partners Andy Emerson, Cam Fairbairn and Ed Loveday. Andy, Cam, Mitch, Ed, Acme. The menu's sort of broken down into 8 different kind of pastas. It's by no means traditional. It takes inspiration from everywhere, from Filipino food to whatever's in season. So it's linguine with black garlic and chili, burnt chili. So it's really simple, really classic Italian. But we use fermented black garlic and then we burn the shit out of the chilies. And now it sort of tastes like an Italian-ish mi goreng. In Sydney, you can get amazing pasta, but you kind of have to have it almost in a fine dining setting, whereas we like to eat more like you would in Chinatown, where you just graze and share and everything's communal and you get to eat lots of different little things. My second trip to New York, I went to a place in the Lower East Side called Maharlika, and they did this Filipino dish called sisig. I was like, fuck, that would be so fucking good in a pasta. They braise a pig's head in a sweet and sour master stock, and then you cook it off so it gets all nice and brown and crispy. It's really simple. It's chili, garlic, eschalots, pig's head, the stock from cooking the pig's head, and a raw egg yolk on top. So we started the night here at Acme. Analiese was here. She is currently working with us, a really, really talented chef. She got started pretty early on the wines when we were here waiting for Dan Hong, story of my life. Dan is another really talented guy, one of my best mates, the head chef of Mr. Wong.
Yo,
What time, bro? Ready to roll?
I'm ready. I just hope I've got a big enough stomach.
Hongi will say, oh, I'm not buying shoes this week, I've got to pay my mortgage. Next minute, 3 pairs, $1,000 shoes, bang.
Mitch, you have a room in your house with just
Yeah, I have
shoes
a
in
room
it.
in my house
I was
now.
just there.
See, I don't even have that.
But you got a custom
I've got a
cupboard.
custom-made wardrobe though.
So we went from Acme, we got in the van, the big pimp mobile. We are currently on our way to Chippendale to go to LP's Quality Meats, which is run by a good friend of ours, Lukey Powell.
I'm a little bit worried about getting the meat sweats.
Bring it on. Ready for that smoked meat?
Yeah.
Boom.
It's almost like a garage space. You basically walk into this big cavernous space that's full of communal tables, and the kitchen and bar area is all nice and open and you can see everything. And Lukey's got a massive smoker that he imported from Tennessee, and that's sort of the heart of the restaurant. Talk to us, bro. What's happening?
We've just come to check out your meat.
Ah, yeah. Come and check out the meat.
Yeah.
Do you want to look in the cupboard of dreams? This is a smoker. So we've got 2. This is the sort of hot smoker. The firebox is the back, so we put all the wood in the back.
All right, let's eat. We're hungry.
Starving.
Thanks, bro.
Okay, so this is the pork fennel and chili salami. This is the beerwurst. We make that with the Young Henry's Newtowner. This is the Brazola with the Ranges Valley Girello. This is copper from pork neck, the chicken liver pate, and then our malt sourdough.
I love thick cut salami. It's got to be thick, eh?
There's no taste of nitrate. Everything's meaty and full of flavour.
That parfait is killer, man.
So tasty. I think it's the best pate in town at the moment.
Right, I need that parfait back.
It's so fucking good.
Okay, so these are the sprats. They're from Latvia. They've been smoked and covered in oil and canned.
Little fishies.
And this guy's the smoked beef tongue with smoked bone marrow vinaigrette.
I love anything tongue. I love all tongues. Duck tongues, lamb tongues, beef
Tongue's the
tongue.
best cut.
So these are our rye pretzels. This is beef tartare with David Blackmore's chuck tender.
Okay, so this is the problem. How much more stuff is he going to send out to you?
I don't know, but it's also good. It was the first stop, and we all knew we've got to take it easy, we've got to eat a lot tonight, and it's just too tasty, you just can't stop yourself eating it. So we crushed ourselves before we even left.
I'm probably going on a diet after this, like today. Tomorrow, like back to calorie counting, bro.
I think we left there about 7:30 and the sun was just coming down, and went through a walk through Chippendale.
We need to get more smashed.
Yeah, we definitely need to get more smashed.
We're just rocking up to the Old Clare Hotel. It used to be like a mad uni hangout. All the uni students come down and drink cheap beers and trash the place, but
It's where I actually met my wife, the Clare Hotel.
Clayton's restaurant's on the ground floor, Automata. I actually met Clayton in London maybe 5-6 years ago and sort of hit it off, and that restaurant, it's 11 weeks old and it's firing. It's split over 2 levels, so even the mezzanine looks straight down into the kitchen, or you sit on the lower floor and the kitchen's all there. It's like open and inviting, and the whole sort of vibe of the place is really mechanical. The light fittings are made from Ducati engines. It looks like you're on the scene of a RoboCop or some shit. Like I love it, it's crazy.
There's so many pretty boys in here now, though. I don't even think
It's all pretty
the
boys.
best of them.
It's
Yeah.
all pretty boys in the kitchen. So basically this is burrata injected with shellfish oil. There's a kombu and sherry vinegar gel on the side. Burrata is like a stretch curd cheese. It's like filled with cream again, so as you can see it's like really liquid.
This is one of the best things you can put in your fucking mouth.
I made a healthy one for you, Hongi.
No carbs?
This is no carbs.
It's cherries from Young, served with some fermented cherry juice, deep fried capers, caper oil and pickled spring onions.
I love cherries.
And then he sent us some steamed talpuka with chickpea miso and a couple other things, and then we had some smoked quail as well.
This is smoked quail with barley koji, hispy cabbage.
Crispy cabbage.
It's all just really tasty, ballsy food. And then we went and saw the cellar, and it used to be an old bank vault, which is really cool. So it almost looks like a cell, and now they just keep booze in there. Jump back in the van. I was feeling all right, getting a little bit full. Lukey was obliterated. Absolutely obliterated.
Give me that shit, that funky stuff. Give me the what? Come on.
We went to Chinatown. I went to one of our favourite spots, Golden Century. It's basically like the chef's hangout. It's like where everyone goes after service because they stay open till 4 a.m.
The story is that it's the greatest Chinese restaurant in the world.
Billy and his family have owned the place for 26 years. Their head chef's been with them the whole time. It's almost like soul food to us because we've all been going there for 10 plus years from when we were little apprentices going with our chefs.
It's my dream to look inside the Golden Century kitchen. Can I go through at some
I'll
stage?
take you through.
There's so much room here. This kitchen's like 4 times the size of our kitchen.
Do people run 2 woks or they just run 1 wok each?
They run 2 woks each, so each of our chefs run 2 woks each.
That's hardcore.
Jake Smythe, who owns Mary's, came and met us. Good friend of ours, Dan Puskas, who is one of the owners of Sixpenny. A little bit after that, old mate Andrew Levins came and met us as well. He's pretty much the king of Sydney.
And then fried bread, and then extra XO sauce on the side.
The problem with letting Dan order is he can't help himself. He always orders way too much food. So this is the thing, all the live seafood you order, they bring it to show you.
I'll take the photo. Hold that. All right, we ordered scallops. It's like a seasonal thing. Like they don't have live scallops like all year round, so that's why I ordered them. We ordered baby abalone with XO and vermicelli. Snow crab, I believe, is the best crab in the world. So we got that with garlic butter. We got that textual journey, jellyfish and pig shotter. And then we got Australia's national dish, salt and pepper calamari. So you go to every cafe, pub, anywhere, there's always salt and pepper squid.
Dan, Analiese, and I was so full, but you just keep eating because it's so tasty.
What are you doing?
Fucking shit,
Luke had crab all over his face. He got chili sauce in his eye for some reason. Come here. Let me wipe it out for you. But that's what GC's is. It's like that place where you go and it's that catch-up time, and it's almost a celebration every time we go.
Okay, if I wasn't full before, now I'm pretty full.
Danong's really fat breathing.
Yeah, because you ate too much.
You need to sweat it out a little bit. And now we are heading to Bada Bing, which is a strip joint in the Cross, which Leon Smith DJs at. Luke's feeling fantastic.
I'm king of parties.
I haven't been to the Bing in a couple of years. It used to be a really, really fun place to go. Leon plays really good music. He's a really good DJ. Due to a few random spots of violence in the Cross, there's now lockout laws in Sydney, which means you can't enter a place after 1:30 a.m. It's made it really difficult and it's killed nightlife in Sydney. But the places that are exempt are the casinos. Money talk, basically. We just left Bada Bing and we're heading down to Acme. All my staff and some friends are going to be there, a couple other chef friends. Hi assholes. And then some friends who'd finished up their respective services at restaurants around town and were nice enough to come and meet us. For free food and free booze, it's not really hard, is it?
I'm going to make some toasted sandwiches with Christmas ham, andouille and Comté cheese. And then we're going to make some blooming onions, baloney sandwiches with mortadella. And then we're going to fry some doughnuts and have them with salted caramel.
Jake's a very affectionate man. So I think Luke kissed me about 40 times on the cheek too last night, but you know, share the love. He's not gonna eat for a month. He's not gonna eat for a month.
I'm on a diet tomorrow. Calorie counting starts tomorrow.